Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about a double bug squad that I started running, and it actually was able to get me some wins, which has been pretty hard because I'm at the like 2800 range, and it's hard to experiment because you always have to lose a couple times first in order to figure out the team, and then you lose, and then it doesn't really matter. But anyway, before I get into today's video, I wanted to bring up something that's been on my mind for quite a while, and I never really put my my feelings in a video. So even though I make content about Niantic's game, Pokemon Go, I do not support Niantic in most of their decisions. So, yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. I am not a huge fan. They're one of the worst game developers that I've ever had the pleasure of enjoying a game of. And look, they made a good game, I will admit that. I enjoy the game very much, but they refuse to fix simple bugs that could literally have taken, 5 hours to fix. In favor of doing things, adding features that nobody wants, like being able to see whether or not the gift that you're getting has a sticker on it, or stickers in general, and then they introduce something like, remote raiding, which is awesome, it's cool, and also I get it because that's going to make them money, but then it's broken from the get-go. It doesn't work, and then you waste raid passes, and then every time you submit a bug report, instead of fixing the actual issue, they're just like, here, have a raid pass, and shh, don't tell anybody it's broken. And so I can't stand it. I can't stand them. They piss me off. They're money hungry. They don't care about their diehard fans. They just want money. So now that that's out of the way, I just wanted to make it clear, because making these videos obviously kind of helps them, it supports them, but I want to make it clear that even though I like their game, I do not like them. And I'm not the only one feeling this way. So anyway, now that that's off my chest, let's go ahead and talk about the team that I'm going to be running today. We're going to be talking about these two guys right here. We got Beedrill and Crustle. So Beedrill is not as awesome as I'd like it to be. It's pretty much the Azumarill counter on my team, but doesn't always win against Azumarill. So yeah, kind of sucks. And then Crustle, on the other hand, Crustle is fucking awesome. He's great. I love him. He's awesome. I spent a lot of Stardust that I've been saving up for quite a while. I thought I was saving it up for powering up Master League Pokemon, but I ended up powering it up on Halloween Pokemon that I'll probably never use again, but that's okay, no worries. Alright, so there it is. As you see in the lead, there's the Pokemon that's going to cause a lot of people to click off of this video. So take it easy, guys. I appreciate you stopping in, but you don't have to watch these videos, so it's fine. Alright, so yep, that's right. I got my Azumarill in the lead. Instant dislike on the video. Oh, by the way, I got a tip for you guys. If you wanna show me how much you hate the fact that I'm using Azumarill on this team, here's a nice little tip for you. This tip is on the house. You go down and you hit the dislike button twice, and then you hit the like button once, and it registers as 2 dislikes on the video. So there you go, nice little tip for you guys. Alright, so we've got Azumarill in the lead with Bubble, Ice Beam, and Play Rough. And then I've got Beedrill with Poison Jab, Drill Run, and X-Scissor, I guess? I don't know. And then I have Crustle in the back with Smackdown, Rock Slide, and X-Scissor. So, yeah, I'm using Crustle as my safe switch here. I'm assuming it works better as a safe switch because it's, its worst counter is a Smackdown user. And I don't know. Listen, it's a bug that counters other bugs. That's pretty much all I know about it. This is my first time using it. So let's get into the video. Now, this is going to be a longer video today. So yeah, we're going to go through 3 sets today. I figured, why not? I got 3 sets to show you guys, and you don't have to watch the whole thing. So can't really hurt. But I know some people will watch it, so might as well, do it up. Alright, so we pick up a really negative lead here. We are going to switch into our Crustle. And then, yeah, this is not the greatest matchup for Crustle because Leaf Blade's going to do neutral damage here. But we're trying to bait out something that will counter my bugs. And there it is. There's the Crustle. So, now that we got the Crustle out of the way, all we got to do is finish it off with Azumarill. And then we can hopefully let Beedrill sweep because Beedrill's going to do very well against Shiftry. We know that at least. So, we got a shield. And we baited out their bug counter. And this is pretty much textbook the way you want it to work here. And obviously, we've seen these double typing teams before. I had the double dark team that I was running last season. You know, there's the double steel squad in the Master League Premier Cup. There's the double dragon team. They all work the same way, essentially. All right, so we are going to try to catch a Leaf Blade here, but we fail. And then they're going to switch into an Alolan Marowak, and this is fine because we actually were able to get both shields from them. So now we're going to take a lot of Fire Spin damage here, but as you're going to see, we're going to be able to get to this next drill run before they can take us out. And our Beedrill is going to... Ooh, I didn't even shield that. Wow. That was ballsy. Oh, no, I know why. Yeah, I'm going to let this go. Because I realize what I can do here is come back in with the Azumarill, farm down the Alolan Marowak here, and then I'll have an Ice Beam ready for the Shiftry. And even if that Shiftry has a charge move, which they did, I don't know why they didn't throw, but we would just be able to shield it. I think they kind of figured out what the deal was there. So yeah, we're able to take that win. Found my win condition. Well, there was a couple win conditions there. There was one, keep the Beedrill alive and be able to throw, you know, a Cross Scissor into the Shiftry, or just, you know, let him take me out and then farm it down with the Azumarill and let him sweep. So yep. Alright, here we go. This is the worst. That's not the worst lead. I think Quillfish is the worst lead with this team, but this is pretty bad too. But we're hoping that this is their best counter to Crustle. So if we can take him out here, then we should be doing okay. And we do get an extra bubble in. And by the way, there is a way. Okay, I messed it up there. But yeah, there's a way to prevent your opponents from getting extra fast moves. I'm not the greatest at it, but I know that... I don't feel like making a video on it, and I don't feel like explaining it because I got dumb smooth brain. But if you guys want to figure it out, you go ahead and search Fast Move Denial into YouTube, and Wallower made a very nice video on it, so go check out Wallower's video. Alright, so we do get a shield from them, which is actually fine with us. And they are able to catch a Play Rough on their Haunter, which is not great, but look how much damage that does. Yeah, it's still a big fat chunk of damage there. So now we're going to come in with our Crustle, and I'm debating whether or not to shield this. I don't think I do, because I know it's a Shadow Punch, first of all, but also I know the Azumarill's coming back in, so I'm like, there's no reason to shield this, right? And they actually throw their energy, which is fine. I guess they don't want to get hit by a Rock Slide here, so we're going to let this go. Ice Beam doing neutral damage there, and then we're going to come in with the Beedrill to farm down. And we're just going to shield an Ice Beam. So far in this set, it's not working out too bad. Like I said, I have 3 sets to show you. Oh no, this is real bad. Okay, Drifblim is not what you want to see in the back. Drifblim is going to resist everything against our Beedrill. I do remember this though, because they're going to throw an Icy Wind here, obviously, because it's going to debuff me, and this Ice Beam that I'm going to throw is going to do less damage. So, yeah, we're not looking too great. I think this was really, really close. Because Beedrill is going to... X-Scissor is resisted because of the flying typing. And Drill Run is double resisted because of the flying typing. So I'm assuming Cross Scissor is the better way to go here, since Drill Run's double resisted here. And then I was like, maybe they throw an Icy Wind. But no, they threw a Shadow Ball. So that was pretty close. I think maybe one more Cross Scissor would have come close to taking him out. But yeah. So very good on the opponent's end. I think they kind of got lucky, though. With having that Beedrill counter in the back. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a good Beedrill counter, Drifblim. Drifblim's a great Beedrill counter. It's going to take neutral damage from the poison jabs, but it's going to resist all the charge moves. And yeah. Alright, so we pick up a lead against Haunter, or I'm sorry, not Haunter, Gengar. We're going to switch into our Crustle here and hopefully bait out something. Okay, we bait out a Wigglytuff. I'm assuming this is probably a double Charmer team. Going for Cross Scissor here is pretty risky since it's resisted. So we're just going to go for Rock Slide, and hopefully we can get to a second one. It's going to be close. We're not going to be able to get to one. Throw the Cross Scissor. Okay. I tried. I should have thrown the Cross Scissor there and maybe hope to get a shield, but that's fine. Now we're going to come in with the... Okay, we're going to come in with the Azumarill here. I think my thought process here is if I farm down with Bubble, then I'll at least have an Ice Beam to throw at the Gengar when it comes back in. So, yep. And then we can get a shield, maybe, if they come back in with the Gengar. They do. So we're going to throw this Ice Beam, and we have a lot of energy as well, so I think we're just going to switch out into our Beedrill after we get the shield here. And then let's see what they do. They're just going to go for straight Shadow Punch at this point, but I have to shield because Beedrill is very squishy. Gengar is very attack weighted, and I knew that was going to happen. I literally was like, okay, they're probably going to try to catch this Drill Run, but I let it happen anyway. Alright, so The good thing about this is we can go for Cross-Scissor, but I think I decided at this point that it was better for me to farm up so we had, you know, a drill run to throw at the Gengar, but we're counting their Snarls, and we don't want to let them get to another Dark Pulse, so we're going to throw this Cross-Scissor, does neutral damage, and then we are dead. Wait, Shadow Punch, does it KO? It doesn't KO. Oh my lord, that was close. Okay, I don't think we would have been able to do anything with our Azumarill there, because it was so low on health that it probably would have got Shadow Clawed down before we got to an Ice Beam. Okay, so very close match there. Yeah, so these battles are kind of sweaty, as you can tell. It's really hard to test out new teams, especially in this new meta that like I am not familiar with whatsoever. So it's hard to test out teams when you're also like hoping not to lose a bunch of ELO. Alright, so this is the worst possible lead I can see with this team. At least this is the worst lead that I've run into so far. Because the first time I ran into a Qwilfish lead, I switched into my Crustle, like a dumbass. Crustle taking super effective damage from the water type attacks. And then I make another mistake in this match. I don't shield a Sludge Wave. That one-shots. That actually one-shots an Azumarill. Okay. Qwilfish is terrible for this team. As you can see, the water guns are just annihilating this Beedrill. Alright, and Aqua Tail is a very low energy cost move, and Qwilfish is very heavy hitting, so it's not good. So we're going to throw this Cross-Scissor here. This is going to do resisted damage, but it should be taking him out. And then they're going to come in with a Marowak, and I decide to build up to the Drill Run and throw a Cross-Scissor, because I'm pretty damn sure they're going to shield this. And then I'm going to switch into my Crustle to hopefully throw them off guard. And they have a Skuntank in the back, so this isn't too bad. Skuntank is going to have to go for Crunch here, because Crunch is going to do neutral damage, whereas the Sludge Bomb will do resisted damage, and it's pretty squishy, as you can tell. And I'm pretty sure I have to shield this, because it's going to do a lot of damage. Crustle isn't really that tanky, and then hopefully we can farm down. And I actually hit the Cross-Scissor there. I don't know if you guys saw that, because I was worried. But, and then we throw the Rock Slide here. I think we almost had to bait in this scenario. But if we can get to a Drill Run on our Beedrill, then we're okay. This Shadow Ball is going to be taking us out. So let's see if we can get to a Drill Run. No, it's not going to happen. Nope. Oh, I actually had it too. Oh, GG. GG, very well played. Very well played. Yeah, as you can tell, these battles it's high stress. Very high stress, especially for somebody like me who's already constantly stressed all the time, every day. So, alright. We get a Charmer lead. We're going to switch into our Crustle here. And what? What did I just witness? That had to have been a misclick. That had to have been a misclick, which fair enough, I've done that plenty of times, so no judgment, seriously. But yeah, there's no way that was on purpose. Okay, so we got to call this whether or not it's a Bone Club. It is a Bone Club, but we shielded anyway, unfortunately. And I think at this, oh, this is just another Bone Club. We should be able to survive this. The Fire Spins are doing neutral damage because Rock Resist and Bug Tick's super effective from, but we are able to throw, or, you know, smack them down, and then we're going to throw this Rock Slide because we're going to go down to like 1 charm. And we do get a shield, so that's pretty nice. And then we're going to come in with the Beedrill now. Beedrill is going to be able to counter Wigglytuff very well, and there's a Muck in the back, so this is not over by any imagination. Hydro Pump would be very nice here. Play Rough is going to... Oh, wait, Play Rough does neutral damage. Oh, why didn't I throw the Play Rough? I'm so stupid. Oh man. Okay, so we called their bait, so that's pretty huge. I figured even if they hit me with the Sludge Wave, I can let Beedrill sweep. I probably should have shielded this though. Yeah, I definitely should have shielded that Sludge Wave since I was able to call the bait successfully. But hopefully we can Poison Jab them down. We're gonna have to shield though, because this Dark Pulse would do massive damage. This is gonna be really close. So I'm going to come back in with the Wigglytuff. They are doing resisted damage with the charms because of our poison type here. We're going to go for Drill Run. X-Scissor would be resisted, and they just give up the match, yeah. So very nice. Able to take that win there. Able to successfully sweat our balls off in order to pull off 3 wins. Alright, so now we're sitting at 28-11. Going into the next set here. You might see a lot of cuts in this video because... it's taken me a long time to get into matches. Okay, there we go. Going up against Marcelo Dip. What you got, Marcelo? Okay, this is a good lead here. So we don't want to switch out at this point, but we are ready for them to switch out, and out comes Azumarill, and we're going to switch into our Beedrill here. Again, this is not like, it's not as great as you would hope it to be. Beedrill's not the best Azumarill counter, because it's so squishy, you gotta shield the ice beams. We're gonna go for drill run because I don't expect them to shield because we were able to switch out fast enough. And then we can tank one ice beam here, and then we should be able to farm down. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we're able to farm down. And we have a drill run ready for whatever comes in. I think we should go for the Cross-Scissor. Yeah, I think we should have gone for the Cross-Scissor there because we would have been able to get off too. But drill run does a lot of damage. Almost get to the second Cross-Scissor there. Or another Cross-Scissor. And then there comes Galvantula, and we've got this guy super hard countered here. So lunge is going to do a lot of damage. Discharge would do a lot of damage as well. I did kind of expect them to go for the lunge there. And then I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to farm down because they were 1 volt switch away. So they are going to... yeah, okay. So discharge is going to be taking us out, but we should be able to bubble down here. Oh, that actually doesn't take us out. Okay, so now hopefully we can get a shield with this... no. Okay, now we're going to go for the bubble down. I think I actually... yeah, I threw the ice beam. That was, I think, going for the bubble down. As you're going to see, Rock Slide's not going to do enough damage from them, so just going for bubbles was enough there. So there's no way they've got 2 Rock Slides here. So we're just going to... yeah. But yeah, as you saw, I didn't get to the second ice beam until after the Crustle was already dead. So throwing the ice beam there was not the best choice. But I was able to prevent their fast move, so it doesn't, you know... I don't think it made any difference at all, to be honest. Just took longer. Oh my god, finally. How does anybody ever get to rank 10 if they have to wait 12 minutes in between matches? Alright, so this is actually not as bad as I thought it was, and I switch into my Crustle, not realizing that Nidoqueen is a very good Crustle counter. I had totally forgot about the resistances that it has, so it's going to resist the Cross-Scissor, it's going to resist the Rock Slide. It's a very good counter. And now they are doing resisted damage with the poison jabs, but if they land in Earth Power, it's going to do massive damage. So we can get this Rock Slide off. It's going to do a good amount of damage, but it looks like we're going to go down to an Earth Power here. I don't want to spend both shields, so we're just going to let this go. I didn't realize that Azumarill doesn't do that bad up against it. Stone Edge obviously super effective there, as you saw. So Nidoqueen's a very good Pokemon, and I think I actually might power mine up. Well, actually mine's already powered up, I just need to put a second move on it. But it seems like a pretty decent Pokemon there. And they've got a double poison team going on here. So now in this situation, Player Up is resisted because it's a pure poison type. And now we're going to switch into our Beedrill here. And they are farming up a lot of energy, so this is probably going to be a Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse would do a lot of damage. It's a Sludge Wave. Okay, that would probably have KO'd. Oh, wait, Sludge Wave's resisted. Is Sludge Wave double resisted? I think Sludge Wave might be double resisted. But what am I... okay. Let's see if they go for another Sludge Wave. We'll find out. It's a Thunder Punch. Of course they go for Thunder Punch. Alright. So Wigglytuff is going to come in, but they did a lot of damage to us, and we're going to try to go for back-to-back drill runs here. So one will get the shield, hopefully. And then, oh, they've got 2 shields. So maybe they'll think that there's no way I have enough energy to throw 2 drill runs. And we do get it through, and then now we're going to switch into our Azumarill here and try to bubble down. But we're going to get hit by a Play Rough, so this is pretty much GG. Good night, sleep tight, Azumarill. Yep. So, that's so close though. Look how close this was. Yeah, I thought I was going to win that for a second, but yeah, nope. I probably could have won by baiting with Cross-Scissor first. No, because they still had a shield left. Maybe not going for the charge move at all, and just going straight Poison Jab. I don't know. That was a pretty close loss though. Alright, so we're actually able to get to a match relatively quickly that time. We pick up a positive lead, but they're staying in here. So I'm assuming they probably have something else weak to Azumarill in the back. I call their bait. It's just a power-up punch that doesn't do barely any damage at all. Unfortunately, both of our charge moves are resisted because of the steel typing. That's where Hydro Pump would be nice, but it's just kind of risky to run Hydro Pump in this meta. So and we're just going to build up some energy here because they're not really, like an Iron Head is not going to KO. It will do a lot of damage though. As you're going to see, I'm pretty sure I get hit by one here. And it is powered up once. So let's see how much damage this does. Okay, way more damage than I thought it would. Holy crap. Let's see if they really want to win switch advantage this badly and spend 2 shields. Okay, no, they don't. Oh, they already spent both shields. Oh man. Okay, so now we're going to come in with the Beedrill. I think Beedrill's a better counter because it's going to be resisting the Razor Leafs, whereas old Crustle over there is going to take neutral damage from the Razor Leafs. So we're going to come in with the Drill Run, and it's going to take out the Shadow Vic, and then there's a Tyranitar in the back. That is not what you want to see. Holy crap. Fortunately, we are able to get to this Cross Scissor, and this is going to do super effective damage because of the Dark typing, and we are able to take them out. Not even trying to do a 2-shield flex there. We just almost died because of those smackdowns. That's another thing I should mention about this team. Very, very weak to Shadow Tyranitar in the back. The thing is, hopefully if they have one of those on their team, you can bait it out with the Crustle, but yeah. But the thing is, Shadow Tyranitar does have to be careful about those Cross Scissors because of that Dark typing it's got, so I don't know.
One eternity later.
Oh my god, I'm going to be editing this video forever. They're so long. The gaps in between videos are huge. Okay, we pick up a positive lead here. We're waiting for them to switch out, but they're staying in. Maybe they've got something weak to Azumarill in the back. Looks like they're going to throw a Rock Slide here. I debated on shielding this, but I just let it go. And then it was a CMP tie, so that's pretty good. So we're going to let this Ice Beam go through. And they're actually going to shield it, and then they're going to switch into their Azumarill, and we got to cut. We are way too slow on our switches here. So we're going to switch into our Beedrill here. And we are up a shield. So I think I'm going to let this go. That was debatable. I mean, I can always shield the second one if I need to. Let's see if they want to use both of their shields here. I don't think they will. And Drill Run just doesn't do that much. It's really, Azumarill is just, it really needs to be nerfed, in my honest opinion. But whatever. We're going to go ahead and try to farm down at this point, because I don't think they're going to get to another charge move there. And then they come back in with the Crustle, and I'm going to go for 2 Cross Scissors this time instead of, oh man, I couldn't stack them. That's unfortunate. Alright, but that's fine. We're going to come back in with the Azumarill here, and they're able to catch an Ice Beam, but I don't think they meant to do that, because Mandibuzz is taking super effective damage from it. But we've got a Crustle in the back, and Mandibuzz with Air Slash is doing neutral damage with their fast moves. I've been in that situation with, like on the other side of it, with a Mandibuzz, and it actually, like, you would think it would be a terrible, terrible matchup for Mandibuzz, but it's so tanky that it's actually, like, not terrible. You're definitely going to lose, because the Smackdowns do a lot of super effective damage, but it's not as bad as you would think it would be. Alright, so we pick up a lead against the Azumarill here. Again, we can't switch into our Crustle, because they're just going to stay in and do super effective damage with their bubbles. And then, so we're just going to stay in against this Azumarill, and then we are not able to prevent them from getting an extra fast move, so it looks like we're probably going to lose the lead here, because they are preventing me from getting extra fast moves, so they're already ahead by 1 bubble. Yeah, they're able to prevent me from getting my extra fast moves in, so very nice on their end. And I'm just gonna go for player ups at this point. We're gonna try to not let them get any extra bubbles in, but I plan on losing this. As you can tell, my health is going down a little bit quicker than theirs. And then I was just gonna go for the Ice Beam there, but they're able to get to this player rough obviously before me because they got an extra bubble through. So now we're gonna come in with the Beedrill to farm down, and let's see what their bug counter is. They're thinking real hard. Alright, it's gonna be an Alolan Marowak, so this isn't too bad. I go for the Drill Run. Could have baited there. It's just risky to bait because because the the bug type moves are resisted. So we're just gonna go for another Drill Run here. Let's see if they want to use both of their shields, because I'm fine with that if they do. And then we're gonna switch into our Crustle here, and then we catch a Bone Club. But I think I do shield it. Yeah, because I know it wouldn't do that much damage. Oh yeah, and there's another Crustle in the back. So at this point, we kind of have to go for Cross Scissors here. It's going to do neutral damage, so it's going to do a little bit. And we are able to, it was a CMP tie. So this is, let's see if we can, no, we're not going to be able to get to the Cross Scissor, but we should be able to Poison Jab down. And that Alolan Marowak has too much health, and we're just barely not able to get to the Cross Scissor there. So GG, still able to go 3-2 in that set. The matches up here at this ELO are really hard, so we're able to pull our ELO up to 28-23. Okay, now this is going to be the last set, and it's out of order. This was actually the very first set that I was trying this team in, so you're going to see me make quite a few mistakes. I'm still able to pull a positive set though, so yeah. But yeah, this is when I first started using the team. I needed to get used to it a little bit. It's also my first set of the day, and I'm always a little bit rusty when I first start playing. So, yep. Alright. Going up against 94 Akai Samurai. Cool name. And again, we pick up this negative lead here. I mean, it's it's not negative, but it's negative for my team, if you know what I mean. So we get a little bit of lag, and then we are able to prevent them from getting an extra bubble through. So we're gonna go for the play rough. And I think they're also, yeah, they were also trying to prevent me from getting an extra fast move through, but they tried to, yeah, it didn't work. So now we are ahead by 1 bubble. We are able to prevent their extra fast move. God, this is, I'm sorry. I know I'm commentating this, but it's so boring. I get an extra bubble through. Celebration. Yeah. All right, so this is fine. They're probably just going to let this next play rough go through because they know that I'm ahead. And then let's see if they come in. Oh, this was it. This was the very first game I played. Watch this. Watch this. Beedrill. Can you guess their other Pokemon? Yeah. So I'm going to come in with the Crustle, and they make a huge call right here. They throw a Drill Run, and I make a terrible call by not shielding it. Because since I didn't shield it, they're going to come in with their own Crustle. That's right, they're running the same team as me. And yeah, so this is definitely going to be a loss. I was so surprised here. I was like, you know, I guess, like, I don't know. I was just so surprised that they were running the same team as me. I was like, what the hell? But they made a huge call. They really did, and I made a terrible call by not shielding that Drill Run. So, yeah, we're going to lose this one just because they were able to land that Drill Run. Really, that's the whole reason that they won. So, very nice on the opponent's end. Very, very nice. So, yeah, obviously this team is no secret. I just didn't expect to run into it because I was, like, looking through Pokemon and trying to build a team. And, yeah. So, if you guys are still watching this, by the way, thank you for sticking around for so long. I don't know if I would recommend using this team. It seems like a good team. Don't get me wrong, it's a good team, but I feel like there are better teams out there if you're looking just to win, you know. But if you're looking to have fun with a team, this is a great team to use. I think it's really fun to mess around with. And also, you don't have to run Azumarill in the lead. I was also considering running Toxicroak in the lead, because Toxicroak would be able to kind of counter any rock types that come through, especially like Shadow Tyranitar, but you really don't see that many of those. You're starting to see more of them now, thanks to Poke AK. So again, we can't switch into our Crustle here because Toxicroak is a very good Crustle counter. So we are going to stay in and just, yeah, I think I'm gonna shield. And it is a Sludge Bomb, so we are able to successfully shield a Sludge Bomb. And they come in with an Azumarill, and I take a really long time to switch out there. Again, this was my first time using this team, and I kind of forgot, like, oh yeah, Beedrill is my counter here. And then I shield the Ice Beam, which was totally unnecessary there. But as you're gonna see, they're gonna win this anyway. They really want to take out this Beedrill, I guess, because they are going to use both shields, as you'll see. I'm definitely a little bit confused on why they wanted to take out the Beedrill so much. Let's see what they got in the back. We'll see what they got in the back. Alright, so we do get both shields from them, so this is actually, I'm fine with going down here. And then they switch into a Toxicroak again, but we've got energy on our Azumarill, so we're just going to come in and throw this player off to take him out. Actually, this is not going to take him out, but we will be able to bubble down before they get to another charge move. And then what is in the back? Maybe they'll come back in with the Azumarill. I kind of hope they come back in with the Azumarill, to be honest, because I don't want my Crustle to be aligned with it. Alright, so perfect. We overfarm. Could have just thrown the Play Rough there, but that's okay. We're going to get hit by a Play Rough, and then we could overfarm more, but I only threw 2 extra bubbles there. But it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, we'll find out if it matters. Let's see what's in the back. Oh, it's a Crustle, so that's why. Yeah, so we should be able to take this. We're going to have to land this player off, but then immediately switch into our Crustle. Crustle versus Crustle is a very super effective all-around match. But we want to smack them down before they are able to get to a Rock Slide, because a Rock Slide would probably KO our Crustle. Maybe still would have taken it, though, just because we would have been able to bubble down. But yeah. So yeah, these games were pretty sweaty. Okay, this I think is, yeah, I know I told this before, but this is the first time I ran into this lead, and I didn't know the moveset. I wasn't paying attention. Didn't see the water guns. So we come in with our Crustle, which is a terrible response. They come in with their own Crustle, and I'm going to bait with Cross-Scissor, hoping that I can get to a second one, but I don't think I will. Let's see if they even, oh man, I remember that now. They didn't shield. Huge call on the opponent's end. What the hell? Alright, so this is already looking like a loss here, but we were able to bait out their bug counter, but the thing is, Qwilfish is also going to do well against Beedrill, just because the water guns and Aqua Tails they do so much damage. Qwilfish is very attack weighted, so It's also going to resist every single charge and fast move out of Azumarill, including Hydro Pump. So because of the water and poison typing, poison resists fairy. And then so we eat an Aqua Tail that does a lot of damage, and there's a Wormadam in the back, and I was like, Wormadam is going to take neutral damage from this drill run. It's going to do a whole lot. Tink. Yeah, it barely does anything. Wormadam is a massive tank. Also triple resists the poison jabs. So this is a loss. Don't shield that. Come on, let it go, Shrady. You lost. Get over yourself. You don't get to win every move or every match here. All right. Okie dokie. All right, so there we go. We're gonna go down. GG. Wormadam is also looking like a really good Pokemon. I really want to use it, but it's gonna cost me like, I don't even know, 150,000, maybe 200,000 dust to power it all the way up. I have a really good one for PvP, but I can't justify spending all that Stardust for a Pokemon that I'm only going to use for like a week or a couple days. Alright, so we pick up a positive lead here, and they're staying in probably to get off a Shadow Ball before they go down. And I actually switch into the Crustle because, like I said, I want to bait out their bug counter. This is not a bug counter that we baited out. So our Cross Scissors and Rock Slides are going to do neutral damage because of their typing. Dark taking super effective for them and poison resisting. So we are going to shield this. It's probably a Crunch. Sludge Bomb. Okay, Sludge Bomb is resisted because of our bug typing, but again, this is a new meta, so I understand being a little confused about typings from time to time, because I definitely am. So at this point, since we saw them go for a Sludge Bomb, I'm going to go ahead and let this come through, because if it is a Sludge Bomb, it's going to be resisted, and it's not going to take us out, and then we are able to farm them down, and we take shield advantage. So very, very nice there. Again, it's a new meta, so I understand being a little confused about everything here. So they're going to come back in with your Alolan Marowak and throw a Bone Club to take us out, but we actually survive, and I stayed in. I didn't throw the charge move there because I figured one Smackdown would do more damage than a resisted Cross Scissor. And then they've got a Tentacruel in the back. Tentacruel is going to also resist all of the charge and fast moves out of Azumarill. So we're going to come in with our Beedrill. Beedrill can do super effective damage with the drill run here. And will this take him out? Let's see. Let us see. It does take him out, so very nice. GG. In comes the Marowak, and I think I just let this go, even if it's a Shadow Ball, so be it. Shadow Ball doesn't even take us out, and then should be able to bubble down here. Oh, they left. Okay, so able to win that game. Very nice. But yeah, I didn't do too bad with this team. I used this team for 3 sets, and I went 3-2 all 3 times. So what? 9-6. That's not bad. That's not bad. And I was able to get up to like 28-23 in my ELO. So again, we're gonna have to stay in here because Crustle is gonna do very poorly against Toxicroak. Beedrill also does pretty bad against Toxicroak, so Toxicroak's pretty good against the whole team. Just because the Mud Bombs would do neutral damage, and they do quite a bit. The counters are resisted though, so actually Beedrill does a little bit better here. So they don't shield, they're going to go ahead and take shield advantage, which does make sense because they're probably going to farm us down with the Galvantula now, but we do have a lot of energy, and if they do decide they want to farm us all the way down, they're going to have to use both shields. So I'm actually going to stay in here, and after I get the second Ice Beam off, I think I'm going to switch out now. Let's see. Yep, that is what I do. Oh no, I didn't. Why did I not switch out? Okay. Yeah, I think maybe I thought they were going to throw a charge move, but they ended up not. I called the bait there. It's just a lunge, but they do have 2 of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and shield, because this is pretty much my only Galvantula counter right there, and they have a Crustle in the back, and we're able to get to this Rock Slide. That is actually huge. So this Rock Slide is going to do massive damage, even though it's double buffed. It actually almost takes him out. So now we're going to come in with the Beedrill, right? Beedrill takes super effective damage from the Smackdowns, but I think I can Poison Jab them down. No, okay. That was a mistake. I don't think I should have come in with the Azumarill, because now that just gave that Galvantula 1 extra Volt Switch. But it doesn't really matter. We're able to Poison Jab them down anyway. I don't know if a Discharge would KO Beedrill from full health like that, but it was risky. Definitely risky to come in with the Azumarill. Should have came in with the Beedrill there. Alright, picking up my rewards. Yeah, like I said, this was the first set, so after the third set, I was at 28-23, and that was my last set for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this longer video. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Say like, hey, I prefer the super long videos, or hey, I don't really care, you know, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But if you did go on to enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel and you're still watching the video, this is like a 30-minute video. You're still watching? You gotta subscribe. Susan Wojcicki called me and said, I did that joke in the last episode. You know what? It's fine. But yeah, you should subscribe. So, you should subscribe. My words don't work. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Take it easy.